Welcome back to Jesters of Ravenloft, where a group of comedians try to escape the horrors of the mists. The troupe challenged Shadow Nemesis on his motivations for remaining with them, which ended in him throwing the doctored deputy into a well. But Tyler rescued the squire and caused him to reflect on the merits of doing good. Dell led the troupe in a mind meld with Shadow Master, and they learned that Shadow Nemesis could in fact let Adam out whenever he wanted to. Tyler received confirmation from Ezra that they could complete their quest without Shadow Nemesis if they found a replacement Mistwalker. And New Rogue began pelting Shadow Nemesis with rocks for his comments about killing Ezra. Will Dell be able to pull them back together? I doubt it.
Yeah. I need my teeth to get fixed real quick.
Yeah. And that's our opener. Hello, friends.
Oh.
Adam needs to get his teeth fixed.
His teeth.
And we are the crew making Jesters of Ravenloft. So welcome to Jesters of Ravenloft. We're very excited to be here. Despite what happened, we're going to be playing dd tonight. That was our opener. We love you all for the hype train. We love you all for everything that was said and shared. We are missing Dell this evening, but she will be watching this. Don't you worry. She'll catch up on the VODs, so she will see all of the fun and chaos that happens. But we're here with the rest of the gang. So before we dive in, I will give you a quick recap of what has been going on in Jesters of Ravenloft. Our 4 jesters, 3 improvisers and comedians and their stage manager were performing at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival when they were sucked into Ravenloft. They have been accidentally summoned by Ezra, god of the mists, who can speak to Tyler, one of the gang, because they're all playing themselves. They need to become Dark Lords. They need to defeat Dark Lords and become Dark Lords in 4 different domains. And then Ezra has said that they will be able to go home. Along the way, they have trained in various classes. Tyler has become a blade singer, a wizard who kicks ass. Guy, it's not Guy anymore, but a cleric, became a cleric of Ezra. He's protecting everyone with spells. And then over his time again, Adam also became other people. We'll get there in a second. He is a barbarian, so he's got the ability to rage and kick ass. They also changed who they were. They've gained powers and curses, dark gifts, dark curses as they were in the Ravenloft book. Tyler is now, he's got green skin. He's got horns. He's got black flowing hair, a pinky he can remove, and he can talk to Ezra in his mind. Guy Bradford tragically died and came back. He has spectral limbs. So he has ghostly, from his hands to his elbows and from his knees to his feet are spectral ghostly limbs that kill anything they touch except his mist goat, Jack Magnum. A guy himself New Rogue. So he's just having a time, you know. He's our youngest character in that he's about, I think at this week, canonically 2.5, 3 weeks old. Last but not least, Adam, who became Shadow Nemesis, who recently declared himself Shadow Nemesis Supreme, but only while wearing a necklace sometimes. He has got a symbiote a la Venom. He's eating people. He's become a Saturday morning cartoon villain after drifting through his own mind, creating different personalities, locking them in various dreams, and living out truly his own darkest timeline. He became Dark Lord of the first realm. The Dark Lord of the second realm that they battled their way through was New Rogue, and they are now in a third realm. They have gone through a number of days, and by days, I mean identical mornings up to the point where they have died and then restarted the day. So they seem to be, from their understanding, in a bit of a Groundhog Day scenario leading up to the final battle. There's also Dell, who's in the group. She's a bard. She's their stage manager. She can see and talk to ghosts. If she uses her own blood, it makes her ghost powers more powerful. She also started dating a succubus. So she has a demonic girlfriend that has turned her into a warlock bard crossover. The party has been making their way through this new realm, trying to figure out what's going on and also being very easily sidetracked because they are who they are. They made their way to a farm nearby the town where they started out to discover that something menacing and evil had been placed in this farm that had turned the scarecrows evil. There was a troll protecting it. There was a bone snake that shot lightning. They defeated all the villains and then had a bit of a showdown over this talisman of ultimate evil that they had discovered, where Shadow Nemesis was determined to claim it for himself and did so because it was actively almost killing everyone else who touched it even for a moment. And it led to a confrontation between the party and Shadow Nemesis when Tyler finally realized Adam may be gone because Adam couldn't handle that necklace. What happened? Shadow Nemesis revealed the internal brain politics through his own lens while also lying about his own level of control and mastery. The group tried to negotiate. Tyler confirmed they only need 4 Mistwalkers, so there's options of what to deal with, but he gave up and walked out of the barn. New Rogue was determined that he needed to touch the talisman to see if a good person could touch it. Shadow Nemesis said no and ran up the wall because he could stand on walls and ceilings, at which point New Rogue hit him with a rock and he started into a monologue. Tyler's given up and left. Adele was staring at them, having to be the adult who might need to decide and break up this situation. And that is where we left things off in Ravenloft. Do any of you lovely players have any continuity questions or anything you're not sure about that has already happened? We're not debating the future here, but just if you have anything that you want to remember from the previous episodes.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, all my questions would be chainsaw related.
Fair enough. As are most of ours, I would say, at this point. So that checks out. If you're very good, maybe Chad will give you a chainsaw.
Ooh.
Come get some.
My hand could probably turn into a chainsaw, right? Because they could turn into scissors.
No.
Not even a little bit.
Oh.
All right. Oh, also, Tyler in the last episode got an earring that makes him feel very good about compliments, and he's looking extra good right now. That's just worth flagging as I think it's ongoing. Yes. There's also an evil henchman called the Dr. Deputy who's with the group. There are a number of people with the group. We'll get into them when they get there. But he's normally Shadow Nemesis' assistant, but Shadow Nemesis got mad and threw him in a well where he was going to drown, and then Tyler rescued him, and now he's not sure what is nice or good or villainy. There's other people too. All righty. It's time for us to return to Ravenloft. Tyler, you have stormed out of this barn, just unable to handle the tension of what is happening inside. There are cockatrices to your left, and you know that Nicholas Philip Church, a gnome, and the ghost of Angelina are saying their final goodbyes somewhere in this cornfield away from the rest of the group. Behind you, conflict is raging inside the barn. Shadow Nemesis, you have climbed up a wall, standing horizontally as you can, looking down at New Rogue, who has just pelted you with a rock that really hurt, after having been stabbed by the Dr. Deputy, who's over beside Dell, asking her what to do. And there's this moment where everything is super intense, and the camera zooms in on Dell, because she's the one who hasn't had her chance yet to try to either break this up or make a change or do any of these things. And that's when you all hear the ruffle of large feathers. Can you roll me a perception?
All of us?
All three.
Oh, it's an owl. An owl's going to carry her away. Just like the doll. It's going to be an owl.
It's a 15 perception for Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
15 as well.
8.
Let me confirm one thing. Yep. For the two of you who rolled 15, you turn just in time to see a giant owl swoop out of the roof of the barn, open its beak wide, swallow Dell whole, and fly into the sky. It just in a flash, this owl is gone.
Yeah. Oh, no. Terrible, but I'm happy I called it. No. What the hell? Oh, my God. Where did that owl come from?
Dell, make sure to blow a hole through the top of the owl. Tickle its innards.
We should probably get Tyler. He'd probably know what to do with that owl. Want to call a temporary truce?
What? Only because Dell's in danger.
Well, yeah. I mean, hey, Dell's fun. Dell's fun to be around, and she's very important. So we should.
And I throw another rock at him just because.
No.
Can you roll me a ranged attack?
What?
Roll me a ranged attack. I need to know if you hit him.
Ooh, nat 20, baby.
Nat
I'm like almost dead. Jesus Christ.
Can you roll me 2d4 and add your strength?
Oh, gosh.
That's 4. That's 2. And my strength. Okay.
I think it's a +2.
Yeah, it's a +2.
4, 2, +2. That's 8 more damage to you, Shadow Nemesis, as you get
I'm not looking
slammed with a rock.
Oh! I want to. Oh, all right. I'll be like, oh, You want to slam people with rocks, do you? I was making a truce. You threw a rock at me. I'm going to dive at him, and I'm going to take the amulet. I'm going to smack it in his face.
But I've already run. Like,
Okay, I need an initiative order, please. If everyone could roll me initiative.
This was me like just being like, okay, fine, we're having a truce. Bye.
You threw a rock at me.
God.
That's another nat 20.
I rolled it at 22. Oh! I swear to God, I did.
Why are we doing this? Oh,
Tyler,
my
can you roll
God.
me initiative just because
Yeah,
you exist
sure.
in this world?
You just turned Dragon Ball and just like.
I have an advantage. 17.
17. Okay, Tyler is outside. I'm going to say, because of these combined nat 20s, New Rogue has moved away. He's clearly moved out, but at the same time, you can't tackle him with the talisman. But if you wanted to leap off the wall and throw it, I will let you see if you can tag him with it as a thrown weapon.
You know, I do have another type of thrown weapon, a bullet. So I'm going to shoot his knees out like I did last time. No.
Okay.
Don't throw a rock at me.
God.
It was like a stone. I was saying, hey, our friend's in trouble. We need to help. You throw a rock at me and run away.
It's all come to a head. It's all.
Because you're mean.
I was trying to help. I was trying to help somebody.
So he's walking out of the barn. Are you shooting him from where you stand on the wall, or are you coming down to the ground to like Weaver stance and shoot him in the back?
Yeah, I'm gonna like go I can go. What's my speed is 45 feet.
I think it's 45 feet when you're raging, or is it 45 feet just as you?
It just says 45 feet on my sheet. I don't know. I don't know what rate.
I don't know. You're fast. I believe it is a barbarian. Bam! You get your 45 feet.
All right, I'm gonna run. What's your speed, guy?
None of your business.
Well, it is. Can I catch him?
I'm pretty sure is 30 feet, so we can assume that he probably went 60 because he was moving quickly away. So 45 will put you within 30 feet of him.
All right. Okay.
Because you were already up a wall.
All right. Fair enough. All right. I'm gonna. I get. Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what? Okay. I'm gonna fly into a rage, and then I'm gonna shoot him once, and I get 2 attacks. So I'm going to shoot once
remember when you shot me before? Remember
when I was being a friend and you threw a rock at me? Remember that?
I gotta be clear. So you're coming down, you're 15 feet away from him, and you want to shoot him with your gun twice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Roll me your attacks.
That's a +4. So that is a total of 21 to hit.
That will hit. Roll your damage from your first bullet.
So that's 2d10 + 1. Whoops.
Okay, remember, I threw a rock.
2 rocks, my friend. 2 rocks. I am so close to death. You really pinged me with that rock.
This conversation is playing out while you're shooting him. Don't forget. Bang, bang. 2 rocks, my friend.
So that's 18 total.
So 18 damage you take from the first bullet that punches through your torso. Roll your second attack.
Torso? I thought you were shooting me in the knee.
I don't know. We'll call the shot. Yeah. Oh, well, I want to shoot. Okay. I want him to.
Okay. Yeah, you can, let's say you hit him through the leg. If you're going through the leg, I'm fine with through the leg. 18 damage is severe. So, like, you blow a fucking hole through that.
Okay. All right. Okay. This might not do it. Yeah. 9 to hit.
9 will not hit. So you managed to punch a bullet through his leg, leading to Tyler. You are facing away, watching an owl fly out of the barn with your friend Dell inside it. Then behind you, you hear a rock hit someone, and they go, "Throw a rock at me!" And then you start hearing gunfire.
Yep.
What do you do?
Oh man.
Forgive me for attempting to ground this farce for a moment, but I think it's just a quick thing of like immediate like reprimanding myself for like turning my back on the group. Is just to me like, oh, this is your fucking fault, and I turn around and run, and I need to stop everything, right? So
great, Guy. I'm
turning around and
30
running.
feet. So New Rogue is 30 feet from you, and 15 feet further back from him is Shadow Nemesis, who is raging. So he is currently, I think, 9.5 or 10.5 feet tall. He has a monster face. He's super muscly and scary. He also has a gun out and is firing it after New Rogue, who is coming towards you.
Okay, that's the information I'm working with. Adam, reminder, I'm joining this battle witnessing you shooting someone, shooting a friend.
Okay.
I'm going to spend my last second level spell slot, God help me, on hold person on Shadow Nemesis.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
How does that work? How does holding work? We're going to need to get technical here. I will tell you that in advance.
Yeah. It's a wisdom save that Shadow Nemesis needs to make.
Oh man, that's my worst.
Well, I'm. Those are the rules.
Those
are the rules. That's
all right.
The rules.
So let's get a wisdom saving throw from you, Shadow Nemesis.
I'll tell you what you got to beat. You got to roll higher than a 15.
Does 9 work?
All right. He fails his wisdom save.
Whoops.
Okay. You are now paralyzed for the duration. This is a concentration spell for up to 1 minute. So I am concentrating on holding you in place. You can make another wisdom throw at the end of each of your turns, though, if we're still in combat.
Yes.
Can I talk?
Initiative order.
Am I like completely
You're fully paralyzed.
Okay, all right.
I would say we could follow the oil can rules of the Wizard of Oz. You can't move your mouth, but if you want to try to make a sound from within it, you theoretically could. Tyler, did you move or did you just cast that spell?
I turned around and ran. I would have moved my full...
Right. So you're right beside New Rogue?
Yeah.
Holding him from 15 feet away, I imagine?
Yeah, very much kind of like Magneto, just like the hands are out and basically just trying to lock down Shadow Nemesis because I see him with that goddamn gun and all I can remember is him shooting my friend guy Bradford, even though that wasn't the real guy, still traumatizing as hell. And I look over to New Rogue and I say, stop. Everyone stop.
Okay.
He started it. He threw a rock at me when I tried to help down.
New Rogue, I'm not magically holding you in place. Oh,
No,
is that from the gunshot wound? Sorry, okay.
Yeah, it's from the gunshot wound through my knee.
Can you, do you got any more juice in the can to heal yourself?
Let me check.
Yeah, you gotta look after yourself, Uncle Juice. Fix your leg and stuff. Do a good thing that makes you feel good.
All right. Yeah, I'll have to use my last one up. I'm really sorry. I got just too emotional because he's always messing around, and I know he's up to no good. I'm sorry.
I was trying to help down.
I don't believe you. Okay, I'm gonna do. All right,
Stop talking. Fix yourself.
Okay, prayer of healing. This will take 10 minutes. Shadow Nemesis, you need to stay where you are.
I'll stay here for another 30 seconds. How does that
Tyler, I think you should go and chase after Dell because I kind of screwed the pooch on this. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
My whole person spell honestly ends at this point. Like it's
how long does it technically last for, Tyler?
1 minute of concentration.
Okay, so we'll say that it's still running, but I will get a test from Shadow Nemesis to see if you can break out of the Magneto hold.
All right.
Wisdom
0.
throw.
Well, it's a 5 again, so no.
Nope, you're still held. So let's continue the scene with the hold person in place.
Yeah.
New Rogue, are you planning on casting Healing Prayer for 10 minutes?
Prayer of healing. That's all I got. Yeah. So I'm going to do. Wait, I have healing word, don't I?
Yeah.
Heal me as well.
All right. Okay. Wait. Sorry. I do have healing word. I forgot about that one. Wait. No, I can't use healing word. Oh wait, I can at level 2. Doy. All right.
You would also, I think, have Cure Wounds at level 2, unless I am very wrong.
You could cast Cure Wounds at level 2.
I'll use Cure Wounds. You're right. You're very right. Sorry about that.
That's probably better than Prayer of Healing under this.
Yeah. So much blood loss. I'm acting silly. Okay, here goes. Creature you touch regains number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. So here goes. I'm going to touch myself. And I slide my hand down my leg. And I kind of just like rub the love into it. Like, please, baby.
Rub the love into it.
Get this bullet out of me and heal the knee. Feels good. Okay, 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. Here goes.
Are you casting it at second level?
I am. Oh, yeah, that's 2d8. Okay.
There you go.
All right, let me get my D to the 8. Here we go. Oh, that's a 10. Sorry, guys. Where the hell is it? There it is. Okay. 2. 8. 10. Okay, and I get to add +4 because Ezra.
Perfect.
So that's 12. So I heal 12 points, and that should do it. Yeah, that's almost there.
There you go. You've healed yourself. Tyler, is there anything you want to do? You've got your concentration spell up and holding Shadow Nemesis in his place. He still has his gun and is clearly attempting to break through this spell.
Yeah, I'm going to say, Shadow Nemesis, if you stop and calm down, I will let you go.
I didn't want to do this. This was Guy's fault. I mean, New Rogue, it was his fault. He threw a rock at me. I don't want to hurt anybody. I've already said that.
I say,
the owl's getting away, you fucking idiot.
Then shoot the owl.
I'd like to shoot the owl, but people throwing rocks at me instead.
I release the hold spell.
All right.
Shadow Nemesis, you are free.
He started it. He started it. I saw the owl, and I wanted to go after it, and then he threw a rock at me, and so I shot him. Fair is fair.
That's not fair. But
look at me. I got 5 health left if I were to put a number to it. Like, I'm almost dead here.
You're shooting the only guy who can heal you.
Yeah, right.
Did you think about that?
Well, he wouldn't heal me, though, because he doesn't like me anymore.
You need to talk to each other. You're on the same team. We're all wet change, in case you forgot.
I didn't forget. Hey, New Rogue.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I shot you in the leg.
Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry I threw the rock at you after calling a truce. That was not right.
Not cool. Pretty jerky.
Okay, well, we've done this, so walk the good path, all of that. Let's get Del back, everybody.
Well, hold on, time on. Yeah, heal me too. I'm very ill. I need to be healed.
Okay, here goes. I'm going to cure your wounds, all right? Here goes. But you have to touch my ass, because I'm not going to touch you.
I've done worse, all right.
Oh, okay. Well, here goes. 2d8, baby! Give him the juice!
I do kind of like the credit card thing where I just kind of like swipe my hand and see how many health I get.
That is 11 points.
Hey, all right.
And that's the last of my healing energy.
Whoa, all right.
Yep.
That's when the doctor deputy looks up at all of you and says, okay, so who's going to be the boss now? Because that owl is gone.
And we'll
take a quick commercial break right there.
Can we all collectively?
You all take a moment to look around. Shadow Nemesis, exhausted because you have now raged 3 times today and cannot rage further. New Rogue, having expended all of your holy energy. Tyler, having tried to walk away from something that then got so much worse the moment you were out of sight. And the giant owl that ate Del and took off out of the barn is nowhere to be seen by any of you. What do you do?
Well, what direction did it go off in? Does anybody see that part?
I think I read somewhere that owls always fly north. Maybe we should go that way.
Is that true, Tyler?
I don't know.
All right, so who's the boss? We need to know who the boss is. Is it me?
No, you're not the boss. No.
Okay. Is it
Fuck it.
Tyler?
I'm the boss. Yes, I'm the boss.
Okay. What do we do, boss? Everybody else shut up. The boss has to talk.
Give me a minute. Jesus Christ. Give me a second.
Okay, everybody shut up for a minute.
You shut up.
60 in your head.
Be
Count
quiet.
it. Count
So
it.
helpful. It's always great when someone's like, I need quiet. And the helpful person's like, all right, everyone be quiet. Just like louder. Like
Quiet on the farm.
He's a third AD.
Quiet, thank you. Do I remember the direction this owl even flew in?
You do not.
No. Okay.
It's a bright sunny day. There are a couple of clouds in the sky.
right.
There aren't very many. You're looking at the distance. It's just gone.
Yeah. God, I look over to New Rogue and I say, you're all out of magic, you said, right?
I mean, I can do some of my cantrips, but I have thaumaturgy. I could yell real loud.
Don't worry. I'm just assessing. I'm pretty low on magic too. Shadow Nemesis, how are you doing?
Ooh, hey. Oh, well, I'm good. I just thought of an idea. It involves destroying Ivan's doll body and him turning into a bat, because maybe he could just fly around and look for the owl.
I was thinking something similar. I don't know if we have to destroy his doll body, though. I think if I just summon this, if I just use the spell, he'll just appear as a bat, I think. But
probably, yeah, man. I'm just up here on your horn. It's all good. I feel like, if you resummon me, I'll probably just you blow that whistle. And bam.
I blow the whistle.
Then in a poof of magic, Ivan appears in front of you, and the doll body just sloughs off your horn and falls down and hits the ground. Hey, man, I'm a bat now. What's up?
Hey, I will take off my pinky, and I will put it into Ivan's. If Ivan's is kind of doing that, like, impossible in reality, but always done in every other piece of media thing of a creature just kind of flying in place.
Correct. It's more awkward because it is kind of impossible, and he's only got so much magic to help, but he can do it. He's hovering clumsily. I'm just trying to match his tempo and put my pinky just kind of into his little bat claws and mouth. And oh no, is this going to be his back feet or his mouth? Those are your options.
I was going for back feet, just something for him to clutch onto. Yeah,
I got it, man. Yeah. Oh, it's a finger. All right.
Yeah. Try and find that big owl, and it ate Dell all in one go. If you can get it to eat you with that pinky, I'll be able to see you.
All right, so I should fly up into the sky and then just get the owl to take a snack, man. All right, I can do. If I die, you can just resummon me, but the finger should be all right.
That's my thinking too. And the finger, it'll grow again, so that's fine. That's my idea, guys. I don't know what else to do.
The sending stone.
I'm just gonna go. Is there anything else you need, man?
No, I don't think so. Thanks so much, Ivan.
No problem, dude. The bat slithers off awkwardly with a finger into the sky.
Hey, Tyler, she has a sending stone, though, right?
She gave it to Rumple Foreskin.
Oh,
ooh,
darn.
Yep, that'll do her.
All right.
Turn to Rumple Foreskin, who must be so proud of us.
Rumple Foreskin, you do not see. You see a path trampled through the corn.
That makes a lot of sense.
Oh,
I take out my sending stone and I say, Rumple Foreskin, come in. Are you looking for Dell?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Thanks so much. We lost track of it. I sent Ivan to 1 second. And if Ivan's still within 100 feet of me, just telepathically, I want to say, we have to see if he's, if he's still,
Ivan is still within 100 feet of you.
Awesome. Just telepathically, I say, Rumple Foreskin is off trying to track down the owl as well, so you can use them as a flaming beacon along the ground.
All right, man. I'll use them. Yeah. This body ain't great at carrying fingers, man. But bye. And he just crosses the threshold.
Oh man, well, that's the best I can do. I'll back on the sending stone to Rumpleforce. Can I just say I've sent Ivan out with my pinky. It helps me observe things remotely. It's the best I can think of right now. Good luck. Radio us if you find anything. We'll try and catch up with you. In the meantime, I think we're just gonna try and figure out more about what's going on with this realm and gather more intel.
Will do. Okay, bye.
Sorry. And
Tyler.
Yeah.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Tyler. Yeah. So, do you think maybe we go back to the Biscuits place and hold shop there? Maybe give like Westra and Baby Jack Magnum a meal and just hold tight until we hear like back about the reconnaissance. Because I don't think we should go any further searching without Dell, but that's just me.
I agree. I think we should go back to town, maybe ask some of the townspeople about, some of the other items that weird ogre general guy keeps talking about, and we can go from there.
I agree that we need to learn more, and we haven't learned much so far, and we've got something important around your neck there, so I think it's good that we take it away from here too.
Oh, no. This is staying with me.
Yes, we are going to leave, thereby taking it away from here.
Oh, I thought you said take it away from me. Oh,
no,
yes, of course.
But your paranoia is showing, Shadow Nemesis.
Well, I'm just want to make sure that this very helpful item doesn't fall into the wrong hands. And I want to use my venom hand to kind of like put the amulet in my venom hand, so it kind of like absorbs it. And my long shot Fisto hand kind of like
subdermal.
Yeah, like it's in there, so I could summon it, and like the chain kind of makes like a chain design around my hand.
You try to do that, and you realize you just make a fist with the talisman at the center of it, because this is just a hand. So as long as you hold your hand around it, you've got a fist with the talisman in it.
Ooh, lousy hand. All right, I put it on, but I shove it down into my armor so people can't like grab it.
That makes sense. It's invisible for New Rogue and Tyler. Can you roll me religion?
We're both like super proficient in religion.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I have +7, so this is an 18 for religion.
Wow.
Wow. 13.
13. New Rogue, you don't notice anything. Tyler, you still get a vague sense of discomfort and evil menace from Shadow Nemesis now. With the talisman hidden, people who are sensitive to magic or good and evil may be able to sense it. They may not be. When you look around with a roll that high, you would see that New Rogue isn't reacting and the Dr. Deputy isn't. So it may actually just seem to people to be Shadow Nemesis. He is pretty evil.
Yeah, I think all the most capable people have probably been sent to, quote unquote, the front for this big fight anyway. So if we're going back to town, I don't suspect anyone will be... I don't think it's the first thing they'll notice about him. I think it'll be his general behavior or something like that upsets everyone, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, or burn that bridge when we get to it.
I have an idea. How about we bring a peace offering too? Like, I know we already did the work for, Nicholas Church of, finding out about Angelina, but why don't we bring some of this corn, a hearty bounty, a peace offering?
Yeah, we could steal some food and then burn the farm down after.
We're not burning the farm down.
Yeah, why would you burn the farm down? That doesn't need to be something that happens.
It's a good thing that makes you feel good. It makes me feel good, so it must be a good thing to burn down the farm.
No, it's dangerous. The last time you tried to set fire to something, you were trapped in a burning building. We're not setting fire to this farm.
Yeah. Fire.
What if we do it from the outside?
It's not the semantics of it that are the issue. It's
fire
not
could
happening.
Hurt an innocent creature or a person. Like,
Dr. Deputy, I think you should listen to them. They know what they're talking about. You should You should try to be good. Don't burn it down.
Okay, I got to listen to the boss and try to be good.
Okay.
When you say boss, like you've said like 5 people to the boss. Who's the boss?
Well, you were the boss, and then you went crazy and started being weird, so then Del was the boss, and then Del got eaten by a bird, so we had to have a new boss, and that's why it's Uncle Tyler.
Fine.
You do make a very good boss, Tyler. I think you're a pretty good leader.
Yeah, right up until you die, you're the boss.
Yeah. Thanks.
If Del comes back, you two can fight, and we'll know who the boss is.
I was about to do like I roll my eyes at someone complimenting my leadership, but does the earring influence compliments about not just my appearance, but just about any of my qualities?
Yeah, no, you just, it feels nice.
Okay. So I'll say, yeah, thank you. I know. And I'll turn around and I'm looking for Nicholas Church.
Nicholas Philip
Angela.
Church walks back out of the field. You don't see Angelina, but Nicholas seems to have had a weight taken off of his shoulders. He's got his cap in his hands, and he says to all of you, well, thank you for that moment. That was so important to me to be able to have that conversation. People don't get where's Del?
An owl took her, ate her up, and flew her away.
A giant owl was in the barn, and
Yeah. We have a magic bat looking for her. Yeah.
Yeah, the owl went north, possibly.
From the foreskin is
owls fly north.
Yeah.
Northwest, northeast, one of those norths. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
I take some of this corn, or will that be besmirching the memory of Angelina?
Nicholas Philip Church takes off running into the corn, away from you and away from the barn. We'll take a quick commercial break right there.
Maybe he's getting corn.
Having failed his bravery check, being told by 3 incredibly violent killers that their 4th friend was eaten by an owl, but don't worry, a bat is after them. Just so nonplussed. Villager gnome Nicholas Philip Church has booked it into the cornfield away from you guys. You are still standing there. You have your cockatrices. They're standing off to the side, having been brought in as a group and waiting. What do you do?
I'm getting corn.
I let out a sigh, and like this Nicholas, I'm thinking about Jackson Triggs. This Nicholas Church guy, he like brought us out here, and like it's dangerous on the road. It's a long way back on foot. He needs our help. And so I mount up onto Jackson Triggs and race off to catch him. And I'll say, I'm going to get Nicholas. Grab your stuff and catch up.
Copy that. Thanks,
Let me know
Chief.
if we have to kill him, just
We're not
just in
killing
case.
him.
Oh, right. Jeez.
Hey, Shadow Nemesis, help get some corn. I'm just going to toss you some ears of corn. Here, catch them. We should bring back a whole bunch, okay? Here, I'm just going to toss some. Like I'm just fireman throwing.
Now, hold on a minute. Why don't we go in their house and see if they got like a fridge or something? Like maybe they have some like prepared food.
No,
Tyler, you are already out into the corn and searching, but this idea has been presented. Dr. Deputy, Shadow Nemesis, and New Rogue, you find yourself with this. You've had this offer made now, perhaps a separate strategy of what if you go check the house for a fridge? You don't necessarily understand what a fridge is, New Rogue, until the mist swirls up around you and gives you a pop culture reference.
Oh, fridge. So it's like it's like that it's the level from Batman the Arkham game, the second one, where like you're fighting Mr. Freeze, right? And you're in this big cold place, and Mr. Freeze is like running around trying to zap you. And is that what a fridge is?
So good.
And you realize you realize looking at Shadow Nemesis' expression that you're not quite there yet. So the mist swirls around you and gives you another pop culture reference.
Yeah, why would you think there would only be one?
Okay, now the name of it's coming into my brain now. The what was that guy, the Jerry Curl man with the glasses and the Hawaiian shirts, singing about living in the fridge? I'm living in the fridge. I don't remember much else about that actually. So this is probably a bad one. But I know the word now.
Giving you another good one. You get another pop culture reference from the mist.
So a fridge. It makes things cold. Just like the cold environments of Batman Returns, baby. Takes place in winter. Penguins. Remember when the penguin tried to put that like button on the woman's blouse, and then you realize
the
it's
mist
kind of
swirls up
lecherous.
around you, giving you another pop culture reference.
And then the penguin, after putting on the blouse, like, and then the handlers. I'm not leaving Batman Returns now. And then there's
Just the
and then there's that like
movie.
a guy who's like telling him like one of the handlers that he's kind of like basically a little ugly and stuff like that. And so the penguin bites his nose and there's so much blood and it's a PG-13 movie. And you're like, did they just do this? And I'm
the mist
like
swirls
7
up around you, giving you another scene from Batman Returns.
Oh
You know
my
what?
God.
The mist swirls up around you and gives you 4. I'm just going to tell you right now. I need 4 scenes from Batman Returns.
Oh, there's a showgirl that's supposed to like open up the turn on the lights for this Christmas tree, and then she falls and dies, and that was like so brutal. There's that scene at the beginning where Pee Wee Herman and that woman find like baby penguin who's like inside of a cage because he's so damn ugly, and he like eats a cat, so they throw him in the river. And then there's that musical score like dum 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 dum. Oh, and then there's that one time where Max Schreck is like captured by the penguin and they're in the sewer, and then he's like he finds the hand, right? And it's like Max Schreck's business partner is like, yeah, you want a hand? That was scary. That was a movie for children. Oh,
The mist swirls up around you again, giving you another one. So I need 2 more Batman Returns scenes.
Catwoman gives like Penguin a boner in that room where she like just starts bathing herself, and then Penguin threatens to eat one of her birds. No, her cat. She eats the bird. He threatens the cat, but he still has a boner, which we don't see.
Yeah, and the final scene that brings us all together.
Oh my God. When Batman in that cold environment, which is very close to a fridge, the sewers, where at the end, Selena Kyle realizes that it's him, that it might actually be like Bruce Wayne on The Mask. And then you can tell there's an obvious cut where Michael Keaton tears off his mask, and yet where there was eyeshadow underneath his eyes, it's not there. And you're like, wait a second. Was he wearing did that mask swipe away all of the eyeshadow, or was it extra black? Like, and then how would somebody see if there were like tiny slits in a black mask? That makes no sense.
Yep.
Cold.
I was going to say, New Rogue, you find yourself talking to no one. When you look down, Jack Magnum is the only person left outside the cornfield where you have been saying this out loud to yourself for the length of time you were saying it. And he looks up at you from where he's sitting and goes,
Wait, how do you know what a fridge is? Oh, because of Batman 1? That makes no sense.
and you are left having that conversation with Jack Magnum, trying to figure out where he knew fridge is from, knowing that Batman must be the only way because that's what the mist gave you. However, can I get from you, Shadow Nemesis, a persuasion roll with disadvantage?
Oh, persuasion. Okay, it's +3. Let's see what happens. At disadvantage, that's 14.
Yeah, the Dr. Deputy, during New Rogue's tangent, looked at you and said, I'm not breaking the rules. I gotta go look for the corn man. And he climbs up onto his cockatrice and rides it into the cornfields. However, you do have the option of going to the house alone or going to the cornfield to search for Nicholas Philip Church. What do you do, Shadow Nemesis?
I'm going to the house.
You go to the house. Are you specifically looking for a fridge? What are you looking for in this house?
Well, I mean, part of me is like, okay, well, if we're going to have like a big old corn feast, it'd just be weird if everyone was eating corn. So we should probably have like more food. So I'm going to look for a basket. I'm going to raid the fridge, put some good stuff in there, and then look for like guns or like bigger guns so that I can take, and other weapons or like spells or fun things.
Okay. I will give you advantage on one of your investigation rolls to look what you were looking for. Do you prioritize getting food for the feast, or do you prioritize searching for weapons?
I'd prioritize weapons. I just kind of like, I'd half-ass the fridge and I just like.
Great. Roll me an investigation. Just a flat roll.
Investigate. -1. All right, let's see what happens. 4.
You go into the kitchen, see a basket with half a loaf of bread, 2 eggs, and an apple in it, and you just put that in your bag of holding, and you now need to search for weapons. That's all that was there. No wonder Ted was running out yelling about where his breakfast was. There was no food in here. I mean, he's still terrible for yelling about it, but he couldn't make himself anything. He's hopeless. Now roll me an investigation with advantage as you begin to search the house for weapons.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the weapon one at first. I was like, oh man, okay. No. Here we go. Oh. 5.
Roll me a D4.
Oh God, this is how much damage I get. I open a door and a gun just like blows me away.
You're not going to take 1d4 damage from a gun.
A boxing glove on like a spring.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, that's 3.
Searching through this house, checking the rooms, checking the closets, you realize they're not heavily armed. It's not anything special. They're just farmers. However, you do find 2 kitchen knives that are sharp enough to be used as basic kind of thrown or used daggers. And you find a rusty short sword that was clearly a relic of a previous generation that has been kept kind of around the house.
Okay. All right. 2 knives, 1 rusty short sword. Okay. I'll be like, all right. And then I'll kind of just shove into my bag and I'll walk out of the house and get on my bird. And, yeah.
I guess it could cause damage.
Yeah. Part of me is like, I could burn it down, but I should probably get back. All right. And then,
you decided, were you thinking, Bernie? I don't want to limit your choices here.
Well,
you step out of the house and you see New Rogue arguing with Jack Magnum. You're hearing the words Batman a lot, and you're also hearing fridge. But they're about 100 and something feet away.
Yeah, no, I'll leave it. I'll be like, I can maybe come back later. I don't want to destroy anything. All right. And I'll just get on Deathstalker and clip-clop my way back.
Yep. So you rejoin New Rogue and Jack Magnum. Tyler, you are searching through the corn to try to find Nicholas Philip Church from where he ran. Can you roll me an investigation at disadvantage?
Yeah. Ooh. +4. What is that? That's a 17, so we're probably not going to use that. Oh, that's also a 17. Look at that. Double 17s +4 for a 21.
Damn.
Yeah, you feel a pulse from your very handsome earring, but you're able to find exactly what you're looking for. You search through the woods until you search through the corn until you sense and look and see there is the clear outfit of Nicholas Philip Church and his skin just laying on the ground under some corn, having clumsily tried to throw like stalks he's grabbed elsewhere over himself.
Just like just pulling up on the reins of Jackson Triggs, and I just like, Nicholas? Is that you down there?
Are
you all right?
Yeah, I was trying to hide. I didn't want to get eaten by an owl.
I'm sorry, Nicholas. The owl is gone, and I think you're safer with us.
God, Nicholas sets some corn aside and stands up, and he's like, it seemed like you're all pretty calm about your friend having been eaten by an owl.
Yeah, well, I'm the general, right? I've seen some pretty wild stuff, and my friend being eaten does not mean my friend is dead. I've sent my night captain's flaming horse is also searching for her, and I conjured a magical bat familiar to search for her as well.
Can you roll me a persuasion with advantage as you find yourself flipping your hair back over your shoulder and posing jauntily?
15. Yeah, the advantage will take 15 plus persuasion, which is 0, so 15.
Well, it's hard to question a man with your charisma. You clearly are the general. There's something just special about you. All right. I believe you, General. I can understand why people would follow you, why people would paint pictures of you. I just get it, you know?
Thanks. I get it too. Here, and I'll put my hand out for him to pull him up on top of Jackson Triggs if he can.
And he will take your hand and climb up with you. You smell real nice.
Thanks. It's very funny that my instinct is like downplaying it, like the joke hits immediately. It was like, oh no, it's self-deprecating, so I can't do it. So I'll just like,
yep.
Thanks. Yeah, that's all me. That's just what I smell like, I guess. And I just like turn the cockatrice around and ride back to the farmhouse.
You all find yourselves meeting up at the farmhouse. Tyler, you don't physically run into, but you pass the doctor deputy who follows you, having rolled absolutely terribly on his attempt to help you with this search, and make your way back to where you find Shadow Nemesis also mounted up, and New Rogue and Jack Magnum having a heated discussion with Westra Amber Eyes standing next to them.
Okay. You're confusing Batman with Batman and Robin, which is the bad one, right? Right, because Arnold Schwarzenegger got a big paycheck for that, and it was like, why, right? So, but it's your favorite somehow. Because you like cheese. Oh, I guess that makes sense. You're a little cheesy guy, aren't you? Aren't you? Are you my little cheesy boy? Oh, I'm sorry. No, I love you too. Hey, you're cheesy too. You're one of my golden girls. Oh, how do I know that? I don't know. It just came into my head. I'm sorry, but look, you guys are friends. You guys are siblings. Just get used to it. Now let's take this corn back and let's go have a meal. All right?
Hey, New Rogue.
Hold on 1 second. Don't use the F word, okay? That's very rough language, and I don't like you saying that. She is your sister, all right? She's not your... I said don't use it. Don't. Okay, time out. Okay, I'm putting you in the Bjorn. What is it, Tai?
I was just going to say, it looks like you can talk directly to Westra now. That's great. We'll cut out a lot of
you're right.
middle goat, yeah.
Westra, we're bonding.
That's super.
Oh, thanks. I've really liked getting to know you two. I'm gonna give you a little kiss on your beak.
Oh my God.
Come here. Oh, Westra. No, we don't use our tongue, girl. You got to keep that in. Okay?
My fear.
Well, you can use it, but on my cheek. Okay, we shouldn't kiss at the same time. Okay, I'm glad you agree.
Where's Shadow Nemesis?
Hello, here I am. I have a basket of food.
Okay.
You can pair it with the corn.
Great. So we've got everything we need to get out of here, right? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You're all satisfied. Okay.
I mean, you want to look in the house so you can like grab anything or what?
No, I fuck. I don't know that Dell left a note on Angelina's body, so I will say, yeah, I need to go leave a message for Angelina.
Oh, yeah, do we want to get the head of that troll? Everybody talked about that for like 5 minutes, and then it just kind of didn't come back up again.
Oh, sure. Right, Ragnarok. We should go check on Ragnarok, the troll.
You guys go get the troll head. Nicholas, could you come with me inside of Angelina's house?
Oh, we're getting the head of the troll?
Yeah, you're getting the head of the troll.
Now you're talking. All right, I can do that.
Both of you do it together, helping each other.
All right.
So-
Please prove to me you can do this.
A team goes to get the head of a troll, and Tyler, you go to leave a note for Angelina, not knowing that Del has done the same.
Yeah.
It's a real party now. You're doing it. You are the general. That's the end of the first episode.
I feel like we're both Shemp. Like,
That's the end of this episode, listener, but next week you could become a watcher and affect the Jester's adventures by joining our Twitch stream, which happens every Wednesday night. If you join our Twitch chat, you can give the cast magical items, name NPCs, and decide the events that shape Ravenloft. So, catch up on the story, follow Dum Dum Dice on Twitch, and join our weekly stream right away. Jesters of Ravenloft features the voices of players Tyler Hewitt, Del Borovic, Guy Bradford, and Adam McNamara, alongside Dungeon Master Ryan LaPlante. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Jesters of Ravenloft's artwork was created by Del Borovic at delborovic.com. That's DELBOROVIC. Our theme song is Dark Mysterious Halloween Night by Sound Gallery by Dimitri Taras, and our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by Jazzar, JAHZZAR, whose music is available at freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum-Dums and Dice, including merchandise and how to join our Patreon, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. That's DUMBDUMBDICE. Now get out of here before the mist gets you too!
Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: Christopher Little, George Dolby, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Logan, Fire Unfriendly, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Stabby Stranger, Glitch Trick, Flynn1138, Alarain Okapi, Schrodinger's Pepper, Madre de Gatos, Lady Maiden, Mithrian, Garbo Ape, Sam Schaefer, Waffle Marine, Dagger Rain, Rob L, Dia De Los Hoodless, Squishy Werewolf, Remy Funky Head, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky, Lael, Shulzari, The Long Family, Jordan Oliver, Richard Wright, Brittany Fenwick, Alex Parr, Dragonfly, The Body Barrelers, Megan Werner, A Man Out of Time, Curtis at FingerTechRobotics.com, Panda24NN, Shendra D, Your Homeboy Bones, The Gata Family, Ellis Hatch, Odigenous, Beef Not Cheese, Kai Koa, Squire Solaire, Sandy Sassy Pants, Adam, Amira Lockhart, James Molina, and Jill and Noel LaPlante. If you want your name to be added to this list, you can join our Patreon too at patreon.com/dumdumdice. Thanks to them, and a little bit of thanks to you.